Hi, I'm Simone. You might be in my group, you might be in a different group, and I'm an English teacher. So when you're here, say hello so I can say hello back to you. And we have something very wonderful to be talking about today, which is setting goals in English. Hello. Hi, Ahmad. Nice to see you. How are you? Hi there. Morata, hello. Ahmad, hello. Wonderful to have all of you guys here today. Today we are talking about... Okay, some of you are watching from English with Simone, which is my group, and some of you are watching from another English group. Welcome to everyone who's here today. I am going to be talking about one thing that people always ask me, which is how do I... Can you see that? There we go. How do I become fluent in English? And this is a question that I get so much, and the answer that I always give, because I always give the same answer, and the answer is don't worry about that. And you guys are going to probably think, what is she talking about? That I want to become fluent, I want to become fluent. And yes, I do want you to become fluent. But I have a question for you. How will you know that you are fluent? Will you just wake up one day suddenly and you're like, finally, I'm fluent in English and I can speak perfectly and I know how to say everything I want to say? No, it won't happen. And I'll tell you, because I've been learning Spanish for 6 years or more, 8 years. I live in a Spanish-speaking country, and you could call me fluent, but I still make mistakes every single day. And fluency is like this dream that people have, like, oh, I'm never going to make a mistake. You know, I'll be speaking perfectly to everyone, blah, blah, blah. And that's not true. That's not true. So what do we want to do instead of becoming fluent? We want to do something called setting goals. Setting goals. And you might be thinking, what is this? What is she talking about? Goals. Goals are something that you make for yourself that says, I want something to happen and I want to use my energy to make it happen, right? That's a goal, basically. If you're not familiar with this word, just go to Google and translate that word into your language so that you know what I'm talking about. So, why do I want my students to set goals? Because they know that they have achieved something in English. Now, I have two types of students. The first type of student is the one who pays me 25 euros per hour and does 100 classes with me and only wants to practice conversation, etc. And then I have the other type of student who uses their time with me more wisely. So they would pay 25 euros for a class, but then after that, they know, because they've set a goal, that they have to do this on Monday, this on Tuesday, this on Wednesday, this on Thursday, this on Friday, etc. So this person is going to save a lot of money and this person is going to spend a lot of money, right? So let's erase that. What I want for you is to be this person. I want you to set a goal, because An English teacher, a one-on-one English teacher for practicing speaking, is around 15 to 25 euros per hour, depending on the teacher. Since I have a lot of experience, obviously I charge more money, but there are teachers that are, a little bit more economic. But still, you're gonna spend a lot of time practicing your speaking in classes with a teacher, but you will be wasting your money if you don't have a goal. Right. So why don't you guys tell me in the comments section, what are your English goals? So basically, why do you want to learn English? Tell us why you want to learn English. So you start with your why. Because in my classes, I can teach you anything. I can teach you colors. I can teach you animals. I can teach you phrasal verbs. I can teach you grammar. I can teach you whatever you want. But if you don't know why you're studying it, it's a waste of your time. Now, we don't want to waste our time, right? We want to set a goal and know why we are learning English. Yeah. So what are the common reasons that students come to me with goals in mind? They say, I want to get a better job. That's a common one. They say, I want to travel. That's a very common one. They say, I need it for an interview. That's a common one. And then some people say, I just want to make friends. And that's cool too. Whatever you want. This is all about you. But there's so many different things. So Ahmad says, my English goal is to improve my knowledge in abroad. So tell me, Ahmad, more specifically, what knowledge do you want to have abroad? Do you want to make friends abroad? Are you trying to just get a better job in a new country? Tell me more. I'm sorry, Zay. I don't know why it's backwards, but it is, and I'm sorry for that. So let's take the first example right there that we had up there. Well, let's take the second. And this person wants to travel. Okay. So this is the beginning. This is step one of setting your goals. This is the beginning, and we know they want to travel, so we're going to focus on travel English. Awesome. Very good. But we need to be more specific. So I'm now going to introduce you guys to something called SMART goals. Okay. SMART goals. And this means goals that are specific. Right? The S, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. So I will quickly go through and tell you what all of this means because it's very important. Because if you say, I want to learn travel English, okay, awesome. But you're only halfway there, right? Because how will you know when you've learned travel English? Right? How will you specifically know that you have learned travel English? So we start out with something called specific. Specific basically means, okay, we know it's travel, good. But maybe we want to learn travel phrases. Travel phrases that you can use hi, where's the hotel? Or how much does that cost? Or whatever, right? For a trip you're having soon. Then the next thing that we want to do is make it measurable. Why do we do all of this? So you know when you have reached your goal. So we want to say, let's imagine, okay, I want to learn 150 travel phrases, okay? Because, yeah, I want to just be able to buy things and find the hotel. So I want to learn 150 travel phrases. Measurable just means like you can count it, right? So instead of just learning English, we want to learn 150 phrases. It's more specific, and you will know if you have learned 150 phrases, or you will know if you have not learned 150 phrases, right? You will know. Attainable. This means that it's possible for you. So you don't want to say, maybe this many phrases, because that's too many, right? So we want to make it attainable, possible for you, something you can do, not something you can't do. Okay, relevant. This is so important. This is why many times my students will say, I want to travel. And then I'm like, okay, do you have a job? Can you pay for your travels? And then they say, no. So then our goal changes, and suddenly it's to get a job in English or something to that effect. So it must be relevant to your life. What you need now. What you need right now for English, right? What you need right now. And then time bound is simply a time limit. So, for example, 6 weeks. Now, I have created a free PDF that you guys can find by looking in the post of this video or in the description box below. And this PDF will help you to make a SMART goal. So you can find that PDF. It's completely free, and download that PDF, and you can make your specific goals. Okay? So once we know how long we have, then we make a plan. Now that's a video for a different day, but this is basically it, you guys. You want to know that, okay, so today is the 7th of December. So in 6 weeks from now, which I don't know when that is. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, more or less like the 18th of January. I will have learned 100 travel phrases, and I am ready to travel. Does that make sense? So, again, there are 2 types of students. One type of student comes to me and pays me for class after class after class, and maybe spends thousands of dollars just practicing their speaking. And I don't want you to be that person. I want you to be the second type of person, which is the person who spends, some time with me, maybe 1 or 2 classes, and then they know their goal. And they know how they're going to do it, when they're going to do it, and what they're going to do. All right? So, do you guys have any questions about this part of that? If you have questions, put them in the comments section. I would be happy to answer any questions about setting goals. Basically, you need to set SMART goals. You need to be the person who knows why they are learning English, and when and how much English they will be learning. Everybody is at a different level. I have some students who are, in the beginning levels. I have some students who are in the advanced levels. And I teach all different kinds of people. But the thing that I always for every single student is that they will learn a goal, that they will know exactly what they want to learn in English and when they want to learn it. 100% the most important thing. So, yeah, in order to do that, guys, grab the free PDF. It's in the post, or it's in the description box, and that will walk you through it. Or else join my group that is also in the post. I would love to have you there, and you can ask me any questions you want there. And yeah, I don't see any questions, so I'm gonna say goodbye and say thank you. Oh, I do have one question, so let me talk really quickly then. My students have done so many things with these, right? They set their goals to have a job interview, and I've had students pass their job interviews. I've had students pass the Cambridge exam. Like, I would say now probably 30 or 40 students who have passed the Cambridge exam. And then I have students who just simply want to travel, so they learn travel vocabulary. It all depends on the student, but they have done so many things, like something as simple as ordering a coffee in English, and that's their goal, and that's perfect for that student. So each person is different, and that's why you need the PDF to figure out what is special and specific about English for you. And from there I can help you, because so many people will tell me, I want to learn English, and I say, congratulations, that's awesome, but why, how, when? And they're like, yeah, I'm not a normal teacher. I won't just charge you lots and lots of money to be practicing your speaking. I will teach you how to make a goal. Okay, Ahmad says, how can I make great goals for study English? Ahmad, you have to get the PDF. The PDF will walk you through how to make a goal. And once you have done that, you can join my group, but once you have done that, you can send me your pages and we'll look at them together. Okay, that's it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you grab the PDF, and thank you. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.